Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. If you're new here, my name is Maria. I do DIYs, hauls, reviews, and more. So if you love to craft and do budget-friendly home decor, you should definitely subscribe and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. In today's video, I am so excited to co-host this month's Chic for Cheap DIY challenge, hosted by Christy from Christy Create. She is very talented and does amazing budget-friendly home decor DIYs. She will host this challenge the first Monday of every month. So stay tuned for next month if you didn't have time to participate this month. Thank you so much, Christy, for asking me to be your co-host for this month. And I had so much fun filming this video. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video and now let's craft. My first DIY was inspired by this Kirklands lantern, which is $69.99 and mine cost me under $7 to make. From Dollar Tree, I will be using this wooden box. I am also using this small decor, this LED candle, some wooden dowels, and this greenery. For this DIY, I will be only using the lid of the box and I am removing the back. And for this decor, I will be removing the tractor. As you can see, these are two different sizes, and that is because the lantern looks like the bottom is smaller than the top. The dowels that I will be using are 12 inches long, but I am cutting them to like 7 inches. Here I'm showing you that you can use the round dowels. I ended up switching mine to some square dowels instead. So I had no clue how I was going to glue everything together. So then I decided to add a little bit of glue to the box and then add the lid back. So like that, when I put this candle holder, it can hold, and like that I can add the dowels. But then at the end I realized that I didn't need it and I made it work without it. And then I started to glue one dowel at a time. Once the glue was dry, I carefully removed the back, and look how cute this already looks. You can actually leave it just like this, or you can add the top piece. But for the top piece, I will be using one of my daughter's old belt. I will be showing you how I did it with this pink belt, but I ended up switching it to a blue belt. That is because I messed up. I was supposed to only cut 2 strips instead of 4. And so like that I can just cross them and it'll be easier. I also cut the sides into like a V shape, so like that when I glue it to the lantern it can like stay and hold just like this. I'm just showing you with a pink belt, but like I said, I did end up switching it to a blue one. I then went ahead and painted the whole thing using the Waverly chalk paint in hazelnut. And this is how it looks with one coat of the hazelnut. I don't know why I didn't paint the inside, but I did end up covering it later with a piece of construction paper. The next thing I did was added some of the Waverly antique wax. And look how beautiful my lantern is turning out. I love it because you can use this all year round. To decorate my lantern, I will be using this LED candle that I got from Dollar Tree, and it fits perfectly For the greenery, I use a piece of wire, and then with that wire I added a stem of leaves from Walmart and some berries from Dollar Tree on each side. Like that I don't have to glue anything inside the lantern, and like that everything's nice and it holds together and it doesn't fall. The only thing I didn't glue was this cattail stem that I cut in half and added on each side. For the top piece, I did the same thing. I used a wire and I added some eucalyptus, some berries, and some wheat and some of the cat stem, and I added a burlap bow in the middle. I also used another piece of string to tie them all together, and like that I don't have to glue anything. And I made the string long enough to where I can use it, and like that I can tie it to the lantern. And look how cute this turned out. This is actually has been my favorite lantern I've made so far. I have done some lanterns in the past, but nothing beats this one. My next inspiration is from Wayfair. I will be doing this solid wood tier shelf, which it is $124.99, and mine costs me under $3 to make. From Dollar Tree, I will be using 2 of the wood crates, some jute string, and a ring binder. I am only using 2 crates because I am making a 2-tier tray instead of 3, but you can use a third one just to make it just like the one at Wayfair. The next thing I will be doing is I'm going to paint both of the crates using the antique wax. While that is drying, I'm going to work on the ring. I'm going to make a knot first, so like that I can have some of the jute string left over. So when I wrap the whole thing around, I can have 2 pieces of strings hanging. I am using some Dollar Tree jute string. I'm cutting 4 pieces of this jute string, and they are around 30 inches long. Depending the space you want in between each crate is how long you want your string to be, but I do recommend you cutting it a little bit longer than what you think, because I messed up the first time. My strings were too short, so I had to recut them again. And you want to make sure all of your strings are even. I will be starting with the bottom piece, so you have 2 choices. You can tie them on the edge or you can tie them to the bottom piece of wood, but I decided to tie mine on the edges. I will be doing that to all 4 edges. I also made double knots, so like that it can be nice and sturdy. By the way, I am using this Walmart jute string because it is thicker than the one from Dollar Tree, so it's gonna be sturdy. You can use the one from Dollar Tree, but it's not gonna be as sturdy as this. Now I'm going to work on the top piece, and I'm going to repeat the same steps. And look how pretty it's turning now. Now I'm going to add the ring to it, and to do that I am going to put all 4 pieces of strings inside the ring and fold them, and then with the extra piece I'm going to leave 1 extra piece hanging with the rest of the pieces, and then with the other piece I'm going to wrap it around to the bottom of it. And because I made my string short, I am going to start with the other string going up just to cover more of the strings. And once I am done wrapping both of them around, I am going to then tie them together. The last thing I did was just cut the extra pieces off. And that is it for this hanging tier tray. I love it. You can use this all year around. My next DIY isn't inspired by anything but the decor I made. I wanted to make something that matched the rest of my decor. So I will be using this Dollar Tree clay pot that I had from a while back, and I removed the nautical rope. I'm going to repaint this using this Celery Waverly chalk paint. The next thing I will be doing is adding a piece of burlap inside this pot. I made this cute bouquet using different florals I had. The next thing I will be adding is this piece of jute string that I added a bead on each end. I'm going to wrap it around the pot and then making a cute bow. I did end up switching the cotton into a pumpkin. And this is how it looks with the pumpkin. It looks so beautiful. I'm loving these neutral colors for fall. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will be leaving the playlist down in the description box, so you should definitely go check it out. See you next time. Bye.